Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We are Ronan, and actually we were having our exams, so we were a little busy, but finally they are over and we are back now.
And one thing I think you should know, we'll be promising you right now, we'll be regular. We'll continue to do this thing. And I hope
We
you
will
can
try to
expect
be regular.
uh,
We will
we will
try to
try
be
to be
regular.
regular. A single video every week, I guess you can expect that. At least we can do one video a week.
And we
And
will try
one
to
thing I've
give at least
decided,
one video that we will try to speak regarding a single topic. For example, F1. We will try to make at least one video per week on the F1 and the developments.
so the main news he forgot to mention, we decided that we'll only post about F1 in this channel because we thought we should not complicate things. Let's stick to one topic and stuff. And right now, we both are watching F1, anything other than we're focusing on F1 more than anything other cricket or football right now. I don't know why, but I
Yes.
hope we do it everything. Let's hope. So Anand,
Yes.
let's start, brother.
So yeah, actually, our today's topic of discussion isn't much since the F1 season is over. I was just thinking that let us react to some popular memes and stuff because we got a lot of those throughout the season. And the Abu Dhabi GP, the grand finale, it caused so many heartbreaks, so many uproarious
Brother, you forgot to
celebrations.
mention
We
one
got
thing.
so many
We
memes.
know who is the world champion, but I think there may be some person or most of Indians don't know who is the world champion. So
Yeah,
you
so
have been
let's mention
supporting
for
him.
everyone's benefit. Yes. Let's mention for everyone's benefit that Lando Norris, the driver for McLaren, the number one driver to be honest, he won
Right now.
the World Driver Championship.
Okay, so he was there in McLaren for almost 7 years. I think he
Nah,
deserves it.
he
No,
was.
not the.
If you take the McLaren's sub team, he was with them for 9 years. So yeah, finally I'm happy that being with McLaren for so many years, being invested in their project has finally given him something, and in return I'm
And
happy
no
for him.
one can say he does not deserve it. I think the both three of them deserve it equally. Whether it's Max
Equally,
or
yeah.
Oscar or Lando. So ultimately, overall season was Lando had an overall better season. That's why he won. Even you guys
And you
know,
know, one thing I have noticed that this season, 2025 season, it was overall better than 24. Means in terms of excitement,
in
the
terms of
grand finale
excitement.
excitement. Yeah,
I think it's 76 or something, nah, 56 or something is the later. First time three drivers in a contention of winning the championship. So it was
yes.
pretty interesting though. But I think me and Anand can agree on one thing. Whether Lando Norris have won it or not, Max Verstappen was the best driver. You have to agree
Max
on this
Verstappen
thing, man.
was Max Verstappen was the best driver on the grid this season. Verstappen gave an amazing comeback. We will come back to it. I have a full planned list of the comeback he made before he was going into the summer break. He was morally down. He was very far behind in terms of points. But
And I
the way
think
he
it's
made the
newly
comeback,
left
it was
also. Horner
phenomenal.
was brink of leaving and stuff. So the team was in
Yeah.
chaos, and he still performed.
So before we start analyzing the season, let's first react to some memes. So let's begin.
So our brother Anand carefully curated some memes for you guys. Let's
Yeah,
see. I can't say
especially
I
from
haven't
the
seen
Abu
them.
Dhabi GP finale. Yeah, yeah.
I will
So
act
let's
as I
go.
haven't seen them. Let's see. Okay,
Yeah,
so I
let's
will
go.
just give me a minute. I need to share my screen.
Okay, so here's the first meme. Roy, please describe your exact feelings. This was the exact feeling of so many fans around the world.
Brother, I still remember when Max was asking GP, did
On the
Charles
radio.
get close to
Yeah.
on the radio? Max was asking to GP, where is Charles? Did he come close to Lando? And I was like, that guy was doing nothing at all. And brother, do you remember? The camera was fucked up. No, the clock was, I don't know what it was. The, the thing is, the gap between is still growing and they are still showing the Charles is faster. I mean, how? Math is mathing,
Guys,
brother. I still remember
we were we were
at
laughing our asses
lap
off. We
42.
were laughing our asses off. Yeah, we were laughing our asses off for continuous 3 laps. Why? Because I think Leclerc was something 3.2 seconds behind Norris,
At lap
and from
42.
that point, from that point, the gap kept on increasing, and it increased somewhat up to 7.8 or seconds or something like that. And the
And
computer
they're
was
still
still
showing he
showing
is the
that
fastest.
Leclerc is giving the fastest laps. So it was a total means ridicule and a comedy moment.
And I mean,
Yeah.
math ain't mathing. And I feel seriously sorry for Max. Matlab, he was uh, he was depending on him, but the thing is, Ferrari, you know what is it in a Ferrari right now? I
Yes,
think Anand
yes,
knows much
even
better
if
than
he
me
had
about
a,
it.
yeah, yeah, what will I say as a Ferrari and Hamilton fan, this season has been a disastrous season for us. Our only win, if you even consider it a win, our only kind of win came in the sprint race, and from that time, the car did not go upward, it went downhill. The car started becoming even worse and worse, and Charles tried his best. He also went a double overtake, just like Norris. He tried his best, but with that shitty car, he couldn't go further. So, yeah, can't.
Ah, he did
Even
his
Max, after
best,
the
man.
race, after the race, Max really applauded Charles. He said that Charles did his best. That P4 that Charles gave, no, that was superb, like amazing. If he had Russell's car,
No,
I'm sure if Charles
hmm,
had Russell's Mercedes, he would have means at least given more competition to Norris. Yeah,
I'll tell you one thing. Me being a Red Bull fan, I would like to say, brother, Max said I guess from the second last or third last GP that we should not be in the contention of winning the championship. If Kimi did something wrong, he didn't
he
do it
didn't
by
do it
himself. It was a
purposely.
mistake. He didn't do it
Kimi did not do
purposely.
it purposely. Yeah, I think Kimi, on the
It was a
contrary, was
mistake.
really sad. When he asked after the race, after the race was over, Abu Dhabi GP, all the drivers were asking their own people on the radio that who won. When Kimi asked Bono, and Bono said that Lando won
Two
by two
points.
points. Was so sad on the radio. He was contemplating that if he had kept Norris behind, it would have been equal with Max
The
and
thing is, his tire was degrading, and that's why he slipped that time. He can't do
yeah.
anything actually.
We were watching the race. He was defending beautifully, but he missed a corner. He missed the apex, and yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad.
Okay, so we have a lot more memes, so
So
let's move
let's
on
go to
from this
meme number
one.
two. Yep.
Okay, so there's this one. MB when Snauda is told to defend against Lando, and when discussing when Piastri should give up multiple positions so Lando can become the champion.
This is a good one. This is a good one. And I want to say
I
something.
think you should also.
Those people in the
Hmm,
commentary, they were so ridiculous throughout the season. They were often overlooking and not talking about some good overtakes, some good midfield fights, or some good obvious front things that are happening in the front. They were so biased in their commentary. They were always focusing on the people around whom they could create the narratives. I was literally seeing it
Arey,
in every
the
GP.
best to sum it up is Max's interview. Have you seen it after the championship?
Yeah, yeah,
He
I saw
asked
it.
about his he asked about his driver, but he asked a reporter. And it was point on, brother. He should. Because they are giving their lives on the car and you are just milking something. It's not good. And one thing I
You
think
saw
I
that moment where they were purposely telling Russell that yeah, Lando has said that you impeded him, you did not let him take the P1 and stuff. When Lando asked the
Hmm.
reporter where is she, she went away. She was not there.
That's the
Wow.
thing. No, they just want to create Jamela and stuff. I don't know, whatever. And the worst thing I feel, right? I think we need to talk about it. They are just saying papaya rules. Brother, you should just let them race.
You should let them race, or if you don't want to let them race, just say it now. See what happens in every team. There is always you even if you give your utmost fairness, there will always be someone who gets 50.01% and someone who gets 49.99%. It is true, but you have to
So
at least
mathematically, if you
try.
both guys are in a
Huh,
team, you
yeah.
can't do equally. That's the thing.
So both can't win the WTC, na? Both can't win the WTC. It's true. What do you want? To both have equal points and stay same in the WTC? That can't happen. As a team, you have to give someone the preference when things get to a head. So then, why are you pretending to be the team that gives equality, that is the, what will I say, the epitome of equality, the team that is promoting fairness and stuff? Why are you doing all this? Say we
And
want Lando to win. We will support him, and just You are getting unnecessary hate on the social media because of this
I
stuff.
feel
For
worst
what?
about that Abu Dhabi GP, Qatar GP, you know.
Qatar
Matlab,
GP.
in
Yeah.
that at that race, Piastri was the best driver in that grid. Even if Max
Piastri,
won the race, they
Piastri
did
said that
best.
it was the best race of his life. It was the best race of his life, he said. He closed in even with the extra pit stop time onto just 4 seconds at the by the checkered flag from Max, and still,
And
like it was
they
so
just duck
bad,
it up.
man. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
guys,
on
we
to our
should
next
look
meme.
next meme.
Yeah.
Also the time machine. My grandmother really was the time machine. Max, don't.
The dive bomb Russell in Spanish GP. Okay, bro. Yeah, that was Max was so furious. I still remember it vividly, very vividly, because I was watching it live. So what happened? For the context of those who don't know, Russell had
Hmm?
actually means he had kind of barged in with Max, and what happens is Max gets angry sometimes. And nowadays, I have to say, man, he is a lot more mature. Before, in the earlier days, Max used to get super angry, like for even small things. But nowadays, he doesn't get angry so often. But still, during that GP, he was angry a bit because also why because Red Bull messed up. Red Bull, I remember, had given him the wrong tires. Hard tires was given to him.
Yeah, I know, I know, I
He
know.
was given he was given hard tires, and others all got good soft tires or something. Yeah, soft tires if I'm not wrong. So he was not even informed of the choice. So he was angry or he was frustrated, and on top of that, Russell dive bombed and something happened. So he was angry. And what happened that he was told that your overtake was not legal. Please hand over the position back to Russell. GP told him and requested him again and again. And he was so angry. He said, "I will not." He slowed down when Russell came to overtake him. He just barged into Russell. They collided wheel to wheel, and he was given penalty. I think 5 place grid penalty or something. Yeah, he was given like that, and he
The
ended up
best
in the Spanish
thing,
GP a bit down. Yeah,
Max is na. If I can't win, you also can't win. Okay. I
yeah.
think that's what Max
So
believes.
and that those points, important points, those points, Kimi crashed into him in I think which GP it was Austrian GP. Yeah,
No,
Austrian
but
GP.
you
Kimi
can
crashed into
count
him.
Max's point where he lost the championship. First was that
Yeah.
yeah, that Russell won. Second, Kimi crashed into him. Third one,
Crashed into
Kimi
him.
didn't give his
Brazil,
position.
Brazil
Brazil.
GP. Kimi defended so good. Then fourth
Yeah,
one,
you
Kimi
know,
came
if
to defend
Max
against
had
Lando.
those mediums, he can easily, he should have easily reached Kimi, but he didn't have
His
the
soft
medium.
tires
I guess
actually
he,
degraded. Huh.
yeah,
Soft
it
tires
did.
actually
It
degraded.
did.
So he couldn't help. Yeah. So next one.
And also
Let's
the
go to the next one. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
also
yeah.
the Abu Dhabi
Next
Qatar
one.
one. Okay. So let's move on to the next meme. I'm gonna see that.
This one for see, I have researched about this a lot, and you see what happens. F1 has a lot of what will I say interpreting clauses, and this falls under the jurisdiction of the stewards. And he was not wrong. Actually, it was a good decision because UK I think waved 4 times, and then when Lando was going to overtake, he literally pushed Lando almost. And you see the amount of space left, the car will have to go wide in order to not means crash into UK. So I think yeah, it was I think called in the fairness of racing. Next one.
But it sometimes it should have been a penalty for Lando also,
See, it was a
because
50-50
he did.
call, and I think if you're, I think that it was 50-50 call because if our
You have to
championship was
agree
on
on
the
one
line,
thing. There is a bit
yeah,
of
you
British
have to.
bias here.
Yeah, there is a bit of bias. I agree, but I will say that if anyone he was in his position, he would have also done the same thing because if your championship is
No,
on the
brother,
line, then you will
you can't go
definitely.
on graphs on a straight line. He
Nah,
wasn't
nah.
straight. He wasn't.
That thing is that he was coming in at 280 kmph, and he wanted to go right, so Yuki blocked him. Then one time Yuki waved, that is allowed. Second time he went left, Yuki also went left. Second time, okay, that is also allowed. Means that is not allowed, but okay, that's technically fine. Then third time he was means closing in with the slipstream, and he wanted to go right. Yuki already moved right, and then the space was left in the means the in the left side the space was there. So he was moving left. Yuki literally pushed him. He closed the gap. So yeah, I think that it should have been at least a 3 second or 5 second penalty. But I think that it was 50-50. It was a very close call. I think so. Yeah.
But I think you have missed the main thing. That was Snowder's voice message, Snowder's radio. He was saying,
Ha ha.
"I know
We'll
what I
come.
have
We'll,
to do."
guys, it is there. It is just there. We'll see it very soon. That was ridiculous. Oh my god. I
Okay,
think
okay,
his
okay.
GP. What happened is that he shouldn't have got land on the straight. You see, Abu Dhabi is a perfect mixture of tracks. In the third part of the track, it is so narrow you can't directly overtake. You have to follow the car.
Hmm.
His engineer told him slow down there, get Lando there, and waste his time. What did he say, Roy? Please tell our audience.
I know what I have to do. You don't need to teach me and
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. You don't need to disturb me. And he's wow.
And the
He spent.
second later,
I will
Lando
say.
overtook
I
him.
will say he give. He and I will say he gave Lando a toe. You know, Lando got full
Yeah,
slipstream
actually,
in
he
the
did.
straight.
No,
Lando
listen,
got
no,
a free
people
toe.
will support Yuki, but I think his days at Red Bull is done, brother. He was driving for Toro Rosso for 7 years. 6 years. If you cut the one Red Bull year, he was driving for Toro
Yeah.
for 7 years, and he did nothing. Actually, he did nothing.
Yeah.
And I think the main reason they kept him because of the Honda. I think this is the reason they kept him.
And Honda is
And now
going.
Honda,
That's why. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing.
and you know what I believe? I believe after Aston Martin, I mean, after Alonso will retire after 27, I guess, 26, after 26. I think Yuki will join Aston Martin as a third driver or as a main driver, most probably.
Yeah. He might.
Because with
He might.
Yuki, lots of Asian fan base comes with Yuki, so they need to prioritize on that thing also.
True. So let's go to the next one
Okay, so
then. Or next meme. Checo and Yuki. Yeah.
the thing is, it's not a meme, it's the truth. Because if you see I think I should open the last year's standing. It will took me 1 minute.
The thing is that if you open the 2024 standings, you will just get to see something spectacular. Just see it, guys. Just see
The
it.
total points तक होता है. Accept all. It asked है ना अपन.
This is Sergio. Ha. Yeah. Now you see, guys. Just look at number 8 here. Sergio Perez 152. This is Sergio Perez's worst season. This is Sergio Perez's worst
Yeah.
season, where fans criticized him, where they said he was useless, he was this, he was that. He still got 152 points. Whereas
With the with that car,
Your Yuki Tsunoda's,
it was
yeah,
also
in a
not
bad
perfect
car.
car.
Yeah, it is a very bad car. That is him in his worst season. You look at Yuki Tsunoda in his best season. You look at Yuki Tsunoda in his best season, and see how many points he has got. Just look at it.
Where
Where
is
is
Yuki?
Yuki?
I can't find
Where is
Yuki.
Yuki?
He's on
Oh my
17. He's
God!
on 17 with
And how
33
many
points.
points? He has ended behind Lance Stroll. Oh my God!
With
Oh
one fifth
my
of
God!
Perez's points. My pan was 150 plus and he's what 33. One fifth.
He has ended behind Liam Lawson. He has ended behind Lance Stroll. It is. I honestly have no words to say. Like Roy, you are a Red Bull fan. Like, what will you have to say? What do you have to say regarding this? Like, yeah, it's a
I
disaster
deserve.
class.
I deserve. I will show you one thing. People are talking about Yuki is this and that and that. Hey, which
Uh,
season Max did the miracle? 22, right? Yeah,
22, yeah,
22.
I think 22. 22 23, 23, I think. 23. 23.
23.
Let's look at 23. Look at 23 once.
Okay, so Max
This one.
scored 575 points. If you want to
This one.
find Yuki, where is Yuki? Where is Yuki? Where is Yuki?
AJ, number
What the
14.
fuck? Yuki, Yuki.
Number 14, number 14, number 14.
But he still did 17 points only.
Oh my God.
So I
My
think
God.
he did not deserve the seat. Actually, he did not deserve the seat.
He did not deserve to see.
And he will
You
be
know
the third driver. It's fine, I guess.
Why did Red Bull take Yuki? Because he was in the team for a long time. They did not have someone good to replace. It's true. So that's why they took
No,
Yuki.
the main reason is I guess Honda.
Honda
Nothing
also.
other than this reason. The main reason is
Yeah.
Honda. Okay, so we should
True.
move on to the next meme. Give me a
Next
minute.
meme. This one I will talk
Okay.
about it later. This is the topic for the last thing. Like, I will come back to it at the last. So next one.
Okay, we'll come on to the last.
Yeah,
I think for the
GP was really hurt. You know, GP was actually
he was
hurt.
crying, man. He was
We
really
all saw.
crying.
He was crying when Lando finished third, and GP's head was like this, and then like he was crying, and it was a really sad moment to see because you know
No,
in the team, GP really believed in him. GP and then one more female engineer. These two were the people who really engineered Max's comeback. It was true.
and Hannah Schmidt also.
Yeah, I'm talking about her only. Yeah, that female engineer. Sorry, I don't remember her name, but she was phenomenal.
The thing is, now, as a Red Bull fan, I know what happened with Red Bull. First of all, there's a case. So the team was already broken because of a WhatsApp scandal case. That's why they kicked Horner. So team was already broken. Some of the engineers left Red Bull for McLaren and other teams.
And
Then
and what
newly
is
left.
even more ridiculous that Horner's case was not proven in the court first of all, and second,
No, it was
even
settled
Mr.
outside
Horner,
of the court.
it was settled
So
outside.
I,
So it was so what happened? That acquisition was not proved. that acquisition was not proved
Yeah,
first, and second,
no,
what
it's not
happened?
proof. The thing is, they know if they go forward with it, the conclusion will be nothing. So they
Nothing.
decided to do it after the court. So until ultimately, if you think that Honor is in the bad side, but he wasn't that bad, because for I think
Honors, yeah, 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 yeah. Please continue.
from the girl side there may be a still chance she was willing to, but when she saw she's getting not what she wanted, then she took the case and stuff. You know what
Yeah,
happens in
and
the workplace.
what happens,
Same
yeah.
cases
And if
everywhere.
you might criticize Horner as much as you want, but Horner was the man who won them so many championships. It's true. And with Horner leaving, it had such a big impact on the team. I think Lauren Mickey's, though after coming to the team, I think he handled it very beautifully. He gave the drivers freedom.
I
He
did
gave
great,
the
brother.
drivers,
With that
he gave the
car,
car the potential. He increased the potential of the
without
car. He gave the
moving,
drivers freedom. Yeah,
without
without
moving.
leaving. Yeah, true.
He did actually great. And you know one thing, matlab, GP didn't do all the GPs with Max because he was out for some personal reason and stuff. So and there was already a chance that could have left the Ferrari, matlab, the Red Bull team, but he didn't.
But he did not leave. He did not leave. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
true.
Let's say we'll win next year. Max will win next year. So don't have to
Why
worry about
not?
it.
Why not? Why not? Next year, I think Alonso will win. Why not? Adrian Newey is designing a perfect car, man.
And he's also the C. He's the CEO or team principal. I guess he's the team principal,
Team
right?
principal, team principal. He has been
He's not
appointed
the
the team
CEO.
principal of Aston Martin Racing. Yeah, Aston Martin Racing.
So
So
I
next one
think if
is,
the car is done.
yeah, and this is another one. Helmut Marko leaves, and along with him,
No,
I
no, no,
think.
no. I did some research on this thing only. So
Hmm,
you wanna hear what happened actually?
what happened?
It will took comments and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What happened?
Okay, so you know about the Red Bull ownership, right?
Yeah.
It's 49 and 51 between Austrian family and Hong Kong family. I don't know the Hong Kong
Yes.
family, matlab Asian family.
Yeah.
So what happened when 2025 when they founded the team? They decided to keep the team management in Austria only. They don't wanted the Asian part. So that's
Okay.
why they appointed Marco because Marco was himself a Austrian. So what happened in 2023 when the head of the family died of the Austrian team,
Hmm.
uh, Honor decided to lick the ass of the Asian owner. So he was
Yeah, because
doing
they were
that
also
only.
equally powerful. Yeah.
Because after his the dad died, the son is still the owner of 49%, but he's not
But he's
into
still,
the business stuff.
he does not have the influence, the roots. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not the influence. He have the money, but he's not the influence. So what Honor did, Honor started to lick the ass of the Asian family, and Marco was against it. Then
True.
Marco was, as himself, he's a white. I should say he's a white European, so you will always support Europeans only.
Yeah,
So he
it
was
is
supporting this
obvious. And
family.
you know the Austrian and Dutch people are so connected. That's why whenever this one Max Verstappen goes to the Dutch GP and stuff, he gets so much support there because they're all connected ultimately.
So
The Austrian
that's the
GP.
thing.
I mean the
It's
Austrian GP.
not
Yeah, in the
only the
Austrian GP.
case and stuff. On the kicking of Honor also decided on. The thing is, still the ownership and the power remain in Austria because the son, the Austrian son, the son of the owner, he is coming to the power of Red Bull right now.
I
If
see.
you think about the business stuff, still the the Asian family only receives the profit. They did not have any say on how the business is done or something like that. They just
So
had the
they just
naming
want
right and they
it
will
is just
receive the
49%
profits.
control, but they don't have the say as to
51%
what will happen.
ownership, but they don't
Yeah.
have any management rights. They just
Management.
only receive the profit. And the Austrian family, they have 14% stakes, but they have the management rights
Management, right? Yeah.
of Red
Okay,
Bull.
so let's of Red Bull. So let's proceed to the next one. And this is something I wanted to say that I will say it really now because you know when Max and Daniel Ricciardo, of those who don't know, Daniel Ricciardo, he just retired last year after his last race for
He was kicked
I
out.
think it was
Okay.
his last race was for which team? Was it for Alpha Tauri? Sorry, I mean
Yeah.
this one Racing Bull.
Alpha Tauri, Alpha
Racing
Tauri.
Bull.
Yeah, yeah.
Racing Bull, huh? Racing
It
Bull.
was
So
Alpha
yeah.
Tauri then. Toro sorry,
It was
Toro
Alpha Tauri. Toro Rosso, sorry, it was Toro Rosso, yeah. So yeah, it was with them, and it was his last race last year, and fans were really sad. Daniel Ricciardo had such huge potential. I think that people might call him whatever they want, arrogant and whatever, but he was such a nice guy, and he was just like Charles Leclerc. Like he could never live up to the potential. So he was fast. like he had that, what will I say, that racing fire within him. But and he was also one of the most competitive teammates of Max. Like he was the only one who actually gave Max some competition in the Red Bull
Because he
car.
was competitive enough, that's why they kicked him out from McLaren also, because they want to support Lando.
Yeah, actually, it was Daniel Ricciardo's team in which Max came, and despite all their rivalry, Max has given this statement, which I really liked. This is what young Max would never do. Then this is what I like about the mature Max is that he has matured a lot. Roy was saying that this is what happens when you become a father. You mature. This is true,
Yeah.
and this is what has happened. That he has said, and I'm quoting from the picture. I was a big fan of Daniel, and like him, I also got bitten by Norris. So, in a way, it feels right to switch to number 3, while Norris takes his rightful place as number 1 in the sport. You see, this is such, what will I say, like a courtesy done by him. This is like such respectful, so much respectful of him to
But
give
you
this to
know
Norris.
one thing, with the potential Norris have, he is not going to win another world championship. I'm damn sure about it because McLaren also don't have the
Yeah,
car.
I mean, this is not
And
something you are doing that what he will do. I think this is something he has done on the
no,
respect of
no.
Norris
And
winning
one
the
thing you
championship.
also know, if they are having the car once again, they have the best car. If Red Bull have a better than this season, they'll win. Max will win. If
I
he
think that this is what we should tell people as someone who is watching this sport for a long time, and you are also watching for quite some time now. So I think we should say it that people are expecting next year again there will be a McLaren Red Bull rivalry. I think you guys are
no, no,
wrong
no, brother.
because
McLaren don't
next
have the
year
car. They don't have the car.
neither will Red Bull. Neither will Red Bull. I think what I personally think that all the
It
teams
should
those
go
who
to
have
Mercedes,
invested, yeah, those who have invested so much till the last race of this year, their car next year will be delayed. It's true. Because if you are not preparing for the next year's cars, which is entirely different, by the way, those who don't know, from 2026, we're having entirely different regs. Like this stuff come after 4 or 5 years every time. This before this was the hybrid era. Now this was the downforce era in which the cars were literally the bulkiest of the lot. And now we're getting a bit lighter cars, but they're 50-50, like 50% electric and 50% the combustion engines. So like it is gonna be, what will I say, a bit faster, nimble, more
there will
lighter,
not be
but
any DRS. So sad.
there will be no DRS. There will be a system MOM, manual override mode, which was changed. The name MOM was changed for it. So it is some complicated stuff. But in simple short terms, the overtaking system will be a lot more easier, and there will be more overtakes. So I think that it is a completely shift. All the
If
drivers
you
will
want
have
to
to
go
start
to in
from
technical
scratch.
terms on DRS, you can't brake. If you
Yeah.
braking on DRS, then your car is finished. You will go to the walls and
what,
stuff. You will
what
die.
happened what happened with Lawson in Suzuka? He took the corner with DRS, and what happened? The car just boom. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think DRS was better. I think that Roy, we will miss DRS. I think that all the racing fan
yeah.
will miss
Because
DRS.
as a racing fan, it is much nicer and much interesting. But with that and I mean MOM, it won't be that much interesting. But let's see what happens. I mean, you
Let's see
have
what
to improve.
happens.
You know.
So next year's the cars will be different, and Adrian Newey, who is the considered the goat of constructing of constructors, like who is the probably the greatest F1 designer to have lived. He has designed
Matlab,
so many
if you
championship
want
winning
to come to
cars.
numbers, he was with Williams. Williams, I guess, won how much? 4 or 5 championship? How much,
Yeah,
Ronan?
I think he has won quite a lot, like multiple. Like he has won with
Let me
Williams. He has
search.
won with a lot of teams, and I think he has how many constructors does Adrian Newey have? I think 12 constructors if I'm not wrong. I think Adrian Newey has 12 constructors. Just check it once.
14.
14. Okay. For 12. See, he has 12 WCC. That is
Oh,
what I
no,
was
no,
saying.
let's. And newly have designed the cars have won 14 WC
Ha,
Oh, sorry, sorry,
his
sorry, sorry.
drivers have won 12, 14, but his cars have won 12 constructors. Means it is counted for the car he have designed, the team. So for the team,
He's the
he
actual
has won
GOAT.
12. He has won 12. So it is ridiculous. Means you can just think 12 WCC. It is ridiculous. So he is the god of designing cars, and he's designing for a long time now. I think he's designing for 1.5 years for Aston Martin. So the car is gonna be
Yeah.
amazing. I think so. I think the car is gonna be amazing, and next year is
You
gonna
have,
be even
listen,
crucial.
have you heard the stories and stuff? He built his own room. He wasn't out of the room for 2 or 3 months. He was just still building the car and stuff. He was
Ah,
eating there, sleeping there, and did getting a shed there.
no.
He did
Now
everything
see
in that room.
that is what we call devotion. Like that, see, it to be, the topmost people who are in their own professions, they're kind of mad. They have to be, because if you're not that, you're not
Actually,
devoting your
he
entire
is
time.
the best. He is the best. You can't say anything. He's the best. Okay, so I think we don't have any memes left right now, do we?
Next one,
Yeah, we do
we
the last
have
one.
just see Checo Perez's reply, that perhaps I treated you too harshly, and he replies, perhaps. Yeah, man, he knows. And next year, when we are gonna see Checo Perez along with Valtteri Bottas, the two best wingmen of
Yeah.
Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton, respectively. They will be driving for Cadillac, a new team which is coming along with Audi. So it's gonna be interesting next year.
And also Porsche might join later on.
Yeah, Porsche.
2027,
And
2028, I guess.
yep.
Yeah.
Any more memes? Then we'll come back
Oh,
to
we
Max
have one
Verstappen.
left. This one.
This one, so I will come back to it. Yeah, I was. As you can see in this, and I will say it with record. So I have kept it here. I've kept it. Just
So should I
give me a
close this one
second.
or you
Yeah.
want to?
You can keep it for the audience. For the audience, you can keep it. So
Okay, okay.
yeah. So after the Hungarian GP, after it was held, after the Hungarian GP, the standings were Oscar Piastri 284 points, Lando Norris
Uh,
275 points, and Max Verstappen 184 points. He was almost, I think, 93 points behind Oscar. And in this race, he had finished ninth in the Hungarian GP. From there, I think, I don't know what he did. This was the second last GP before the summer break. The last GP was the Dutch GP. So, in the last race of the before the summer GP, the summer break was before the F1 closed for the summer break. We got the Dutch GP where he clinched the podium. He came third, and what we got is that the points were adjusted, and Oscar Piastri was 309 points. Was it
mhm.
309 points? Lando Norris at 275 points, and Max Verstappen 205 points. Max came second in the Dutch GP, and he was 104 points, as you can see, behind Oscar Piastri. And from here, after the summer break, I will just tell you the GPs and what happened. Okay, just before that, I will say after the Abu Dhabi GP, he was second. He was in second position at 421 points, and just 2 points away from Lando Norris, and he was around what 7 to 10 points ahead of Oscar Piastri, the guy who was 104 points ahead of him. So just what
And
happened?
not just that, he's the man with the most wins and with the most poles also.
Yeah, I mean, it was a ridiculous comeback. No one, and after when the summer break was starting, I and Roy had discussed that he had said that if someone can pull this up, it can be Max. I had said that no
I
chance. I
also
had
said
literally said
if
that.
Max is going to win it, I'm going to be bald again. But
Yeah,
thanks a
and
lot,
he got
thanks to
saved.
the God.
He got saved by Max. So what happened? Just let me say it for the audience. That what happened after the summer break. We start with Monza, the Italian GP. Max Verstappen wins. Azerbaijan GP, Max Verstappen wins. Singapore GP, Max second. United States GP, the quota, Max Verstappen wins. Mexican GP, Max Verstappen third. Brazil GP, Max Verstappen, I think he was no, Max was third, yeah, behind
Third.
Antonelli.
Kimi,
He was third.
that defense by Kimi.
Kimi. Las Vegas GP, Max Verstappen wins. Qatar GP, Max
Max
Verstappen wins.
Verstappen wins.
Abu Dhabi GP, Max Verstappen wins. Like, it was ridiculous. He was pulling off numbers like anything.
So that proves he's the best driver in the grid. He might not win the championship and stuff. I think
And
somehow this is the proof, and if last year you have those geometrical proofs and stuff, I guess you still remember.
yeah, yeah.
You might not be the best, you might not win the championship, but you are the best.
And that is something I literally loved about this season. You know what it taught us? It taught us that in life you always don't win. Even if you're the
Then
best, even if
I'm
you're the
ending the
best, you
presentation then. I'm
yeah,
stop
yeah.
sharing.
Yeah, you might stop sharing. It teaches us that in life, even if we are the best, we might not always win, but we must not let our setbacks define us. We must always
Arre,
give 100%.
even Lewis Hamilton didn't win those seven consecutively.
What
I
happened in
guess
the
first two, then again two, then four. Right,
in his
continuous.
first year? Yeah, in his first year, Lewis tied with Alonso, and you know by how many points they lost to Kimi Raikkonen? By 1 point. By 1 point, just to Kimi Raikkonen, who came in the last race. In the last race, Lewis was in the lead, means he was in the highest in the points. His car means internal problem. I think some happened. His car's fuel or something. There was some issue, and he couldn't finish the race. And Alonso finished somehow, and he was on tie with Alonso. Kimi out of nowhere pulled the win, and he won the championship. So from there, if he can come back to win so many titles, Max, I think in his initial years with Toro Rosso, his fight with Vettel at that time, he used to call Vettel a crybaby and stuff. I used to love those fights, and from that time, Max has come a long way. You can see Nico Rosberg when Nico Rosberg was with Mercedes project. First 2 years he was beaten by Hamilton in 2014 and 15. In 2016 he gave the fight of his life.
Give
He
it
fought
all.
with Hamilton and he won. And Hamilton also, after losing to Nico Rosberg in 2016, he also again came
But
and
he
won so
wasn't
many
nice to
titles.
Nico Rosberg. He wasn't nice to Nico Rosberg.
He wasn't, and you won't. I think that
No,
your
brother,
friendship
when you
gets.
are winning, you are expecting him to be nice with you. But when he's winning, you can't do that. Okay, let's not get into that thing.
Let's not get into it. And yeah, so I think that's our discussion for the season. Was an emotional roller coaster ride for us, and it was truly an amazing journey. It was truly amazing to be part of this journey. And as F1 fans, we enjoyed the season. Literally, it was, I think, probably one of my top five seasons, if not the top four. But it was a fantastic season, and we're looking forward to the next season even more. We're looking forward to a lot of next changes, and
New
I hope
regulations.
that even if the cars become electric and stuff, I think that the racing thrill, which is the main thing in F1, why we watch F1 over other sports. Even football is the most watched sport in the world, but what F1 gives you, if football cannot give you, that is the pure level of adrenaline. That is why we watch F1. And if that is taken away, I think the sport will die. So I don't think they should take away that from the car. That feel should be there. That is what I think. And what do you think?
And I think I am safe to say, I promise you that we'll coming up with this every video a week. We'll try to do that. And what we have decided that we will do a watch along. We'll do
Yeah,
a
we
watch
will do
along.
a few watch alongs. We will try to do a few live streams if possible, and we will try to like comment after each GP. After each GP, we'll try to do a review video of what happened and our opinion about the championship and whatever. So
And
yeah,
if you are missing out other content like movies, cricket, football, chess, and stuff, we'll make another channel. We'll discuss those things to another where. So you don't have to
yeah, the
worry. I
politics
don't know.
discussion and stuff will be there. Yeah,
Okay, there's a lot to talk about the politics and stuff. I think we should not do this here because it's almost 38 minutes and stuff.
and before we
Okay,
end the
so
video,
guys,
I'd like to say something for those who give those beautiful comments. Like, we really need you. Like, please leave some wonderful
no,
comments in the comment section.
I would like to say one thing. It's coming from my heart. You people, if you're talking about our content, that was fine. You are telling the content is not good. You guys are not researching enough. But what you guys said, that we are bad looking, we are not behaving well, you should not make videos and stuff. Even my close friend said it. I don't want to name those persons or whatever the shit they are. But I do believe now, me as a fascist and stuff, I'll talk to me as a fascist. I not believe in liberalism. But you guys, you are talking about you guys talk about liberalism. You guys talk about we are liberals and stuff. You are literally fat shamed us. They literally fat shamed us, didn't it?
So I think that we're enjoying it. See, whatever kind of engagement you get in the YouTube algorithm, I think we are enjoying it. So
No, that's what I'm
even if
saying now. They
in order
can
to say
talk
that you have to
whatever
watch
they
the
want.
video, in order to say that you have to watch the video, so I think it's good for us. Whatever you do, just watch
Yeah,
the video. Just give us. You can
if you
you
want to
can give us
paste.
as many as you write slangs. I'm telling you, I will support
No,
you. I
no,
will
you
pin.
don't. Do you
I
remember the
will
first
pin.
video that
I will.
that one we
I
get
will.
400 views
I
and
will
stuff?
pin the comment. I will pin the comment that will give the best slang. But just see, just give some engagement. Just you know,
Okay,
if you're watching,
so
I'm happy.
let's do a thing. Whoever can slander us better than anyone,
Yes.
that person will get our first month's income of YouTube.
Yeah.
First hundred
I think
dollars.
that whatever
No,
we
hundred
get, two
dollars.
dollars, $1, $2, $1, whatever we get, the first thing, whatever we get, the person who can roast us the best in the comment section will get the entirety of it. Among our friends, I hope
Will
so.
get them.
So yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. So with that, we sign off with the
Okay, so guys,
discussion. It was really
thank you
nice.
for watching our video. It's night signing off. I am Roy.
I am Anan, and together we are Ronan. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel for more such amazing
And
content. Thank you guys.
do
Bye
give
bye.
comments here, please. Do give comments here.